Hi, I'm John Kraska, the ALA Manager for Membership Development, and in today's issue of ALA in Focus, we're meeting with Beth Yoke, the Executive Director for YALSA, the Young Adult Library Services Association. And Beth has been great addition to the team. She's been around now for, how long, Beth?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Beth is Executive Director of the fastest growing part of the association, and Beth, I know it's all because of your members.
That's right.
What are you guys up to?
Well, we're less than a month before conference, so we have over 60 meetings, programs, parties, events planned for conference, so we're really in high gear trying to get ready for that right now. After that, we begin in earnest with Teen Read Week, which is October 14th to 20th this year, and the theme is LOL at your library. It's our 10th anniversary of Teen Read Week. And we're sort of circling back to the original message, which was read for the fun of it. So the LOL stands for laugh out loud. We're going with a light reads, humorous kind of thing for Teen Read Week. And in between that, we're squeezing in some training. We got a small grant from ALA actually, and we'll be going to Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi to do some free training for the librarians there.
On what time? Sorry.
We are being flexible. We want to do what meets the needs of the librarians in that state, the different states. So, for example, in Louisiana, we'll be taking our full-day workshop about graphic novels, manga, and anime to them. We're switching gears in Arkansas, and we'll be doing some more basic program around collection development and young adult literature and youth development.
That sounds really very cool. When something happens at a conference, I always know that there's a YALSA member there if it's going to be a fun event. You know, I mean, like if you show up and something's cool going on, there's a YALSA member there. I mean, you've got to have some people who are, have been at it for 100 years, and the kids are their grandkids' ages now. But you also have to have some people who are coming in, who are right out of grad school or right out of undergrad, and it's their first job. That's got to be very dynamic. I mean, what's your favorite member stories along that kind of lines? I mean, is there somebody that comes to mind who kind of typifies what it means to be a YALSA member?
Well, I think that's what's great about YALSA is we do run the gamut from student members. One in 4 of our members are student members, all the way through these seasoned folks who have been around from almost the inception of YALSA. So because we have this great variety of members, it's what makes YALSA very dynamic, and I think one of the strong points of YALSA is that it's inclusive. We welcome any and all.
Mm-hmm. You guys are doing a new gaming interest group, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about? Is that member driven? Is it something that staff said we need to get going on? How does that go?
Right. Well, sort of circling back to this idea of this cadre of folks who've been around quite some time, or sort of long-time members, and then this other group of new sort of up-and-comers. The YALSA's board a couple of years ago recognized that there was a need to provide more ways for members to get involved, especially student members who can't often afford to get to conference and midwinter, those kinds of costly things. So the board changed the YALSA bylaws so that we could establish these things called discussion groups and interest groups, and participation in them does not require attendance at conference. So these discussion interest groups are truly grassroots groups. They spring up from the members. All you need are 15 members to sign a petition to say, I would like an interest group or a discussion group on XYZ topic. The board, that goes to the YALSA board for approval, and then wham bam, you have a discussion group or an interest group. So that's been really great for us.
Yeah, that's very cool. Now you came, before you were at ALA, you were in West Virginia.
Correct.
Right, and I forget, what were you doing in West Virginia?
I went to West Virginia to supervise a certification program for school librarians. It was at Fairmont State University, and they were moving this certification program online. So it was a small university, so I wore a couple different hats. And besides moving that program online, I taught a couple of those courses and supervised the other instructors. I also got to do fun things like sit at the reference desk, and I was the liaison to the Department of Education.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And do you find that some of those same skills that you needed, the multiple hats, are useful here, or are there more hats or less hats now for you as executive director?
Well, I don't know if there are more or less, but different hats.
Yeah.
But what skills come in handy are being an elementary teacher and learning to work with children. Those skills continue to come in handy when you work with a variety of different people for a variety of different things.
Yeah, either that or a theater major and getting to work with opera divas probably would have worked out. So,
yeah.
Beth, thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate the chance to get to know you a little bit better and get to know a little bit more about what YALSA is doing. So, any final words?
I guess not. Just, check us out on the internet. We're at ala.org/YALSA, and from there you can get to our blog and our wiki and all the other good stuff.
Oh,
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Thanks.
See ya.